Hello everybody, today we are going to check out an Azur Lane figure, the HMS Sirius. Not only are we going to check it out, we're going to compare the one from the Wanderer to the one you can get off of AliExpress. Let's get into it. Here are the two figures side by side. As you can see, the one by the Wanderer is the heavy equipped version, while the one from AliExpress is the lighter equipped version. When we get into the details, what we'll do is we will remove the heavy armaments off of one so we get a better comparison and a more fair comparison. Now, if you go to the Big Bad Toy Store online, to get the light armored version of the Sirius is $134.99. That's not counting the shipping or the taxes. But if you go onto the AliExpress app and check out the HMS Sirius, when I bought this one, it was $26. As we get up close with these two figures, the first thing you're going to notice is the one from the Wanderer here is slightly taller. You'll also notice that the base is shinier, it's heavier duty, and just of a better quality. This one's bigger because it is a heavy armored version, so we're not going to take that into account. So you can tell this one's duller with not as much of a color. All right, now if we pull them in, the second thing you'll notice is the design here on the bodice of both figures is different. That is because the one from AliExpress is removable if you want to display it that way. And with these two figures, the devil is definitely in the details. There's a slight difference with the anchor on the neck. This one is loose, while this one is more of a glued down version. There's better color on the Wanderer here on the straps than there is here. There's a white line detail that's missing here. Here we're going to look at the coloring on the ruffles of the dress. The coloring here on the Wanderer figure is very, very solid, very clean, both on here and on the line. As we get into the AliExpress figure, you can see here that you can see the base color shining through. The line color here is not quite all the way there, and there seems to be over spots. You could also see on the, oh, I guess you can't. The bow here on the Wanderer figure has a slight pink cast to it, while here on the AliExpress, it is just a straight white. And if you can actually get close enough onto it, you can see that all the creases in the skirt are just a little more clean and prominent on the Wanderer figure. Now we're going to look at the swords that come with the Sirius figure. If we go over here, you can see that the colors and the molding are very clean on the original, on the sword. While as we go over to the AliExpress version, you can tell that the molding is just a little bit off and it's just not quite as clean. Another thing with the sword is this one is firmly attached, while this one likes to pop out. It is not permanently secured. You could super glue it if you liked, but I choose not to. We can also dig in here into the wristband. Slight pinkish cast on this one. Very well molded, very well painted. This one, it almost runs into the skin color, and the molding is not quite even on the ruffles. So we get into the top of the head, you can see the painting and the details on the headband are very well done. Plus, the joint lines are almost invisible on the Wanderer figure. As we move over to the AliExpress, you can see slight gaps on the joint line. The headband is actually really well painted on this one, and the detail is there. But as you can see in the hair, right there, there is missing paint spots. Now we're going to take a closer look at the face and the front of the hair. This is the Wanderer. The eye detail is very well placed. It's in the center. And you can see all the color on the hair is flowing, like a good airbrush effect. Go over here to the AliExpress, you can tell the one eye looks a little off. The hair color is actually well done on this one, But as you get in closer, you can see where it wasn't cleaned off after the molding. We shift over to the bodice again. On the bottom here, you notice it is white and the details are really clear. Focus in underneath this one. That black line is where the top will come apart and it has a lot less detail in it. The bows on the legs on this one, very crisp, very clear. If you look at this one, they're not as quite crisp or clear, and this one appears to be glued on sideways. A final look at the side by side with the two. In all reality, there's not a lot of differences unless you get up close and check out the details. For the price point, the Azur Sirius from AliExpress is definitely worth the money. It is definitely a good display model. The two next to it are also from AliExpress. One is a Chen Hai and one is a Kankali figure. The Bach here is also an AliExpress, and it is one of the few heavily armed ones I was able to find that they shipped out. That wasn't a pre-order. There is a Wanderer Sirius and an actual Kankali heavy armored figure. AliExpress is definitely the way to go if you want display items but are short on cash. That way you don't strap yourself with the original versions. But as all things off of AliExpress, you need to be careful of what you order, because I have gotten some that actually had paint fingerprints on them when they arrived. Final thought on this video, you can get some really nice figures off of AliExpress for a really good price. Like I said before, just be careful, and the pictures that they show you might not be the thing that they send. But as you can see with the Chen Hai here, they're actually, some of them are very, very presentable. Very nice. All right, thanks for watching. Until next time.